In a world that's obsessed with weight loss and body image, drastically cutting calories often emerges as a go-to strategy for those looking to shed pounds quickly. This method is popularly touted in diet plans and fitness regimens and focuses on reducing calorie intake drastically under the presumption that it will lead to fast and effective weight loss. Unfortunately, this approach has a lot of potential risks and a ton of misconceptions. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Active Wave channel, your go-to source for cutting-edge fitness insights. If you're excited about fitness and fitness technology, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with all of our latest content. Today, I want to go through the biggest issues that we see with drastically cutting calories and the approaches that we take with our clients instead. We've worked with hundreds of people to change the mindset of diet culture, and these are the things that we do with our clients. The first major downside of drastic calorie reduction is its impact on metabolism. As we cut calories, our metabolism reduces to match the rate of intake. So we have a BMR, and this refers to the amount of energy measured in calories that the body needs to maintain basic life-sustaining functions. BMR accounts for the majority of daily calorie expenditure. As I mentioned, the body's metabolism adjusts to calorie intake. When calorie intake is drastically reduced, the body senses a shortage of energy and, as a survival mechanism, slows down the metabolic rate to conserve energy. We also have adapted thermogenesis. This is a process where the body reduces its energy expenditure in response to calorie deficit. While this is initially beneficial as a survival mechanism, over time, this means that weight loss and weight maintenance becomes more challenging. Calorie restriction also leads to a decrease in thyroid hormones, which are crucial for regulating metabolism. A reduced level in these hormones further slows down your metabolic processes. And what are the consequences of a slow metabolism? It means weight loss is going to plateau, and we often see weight gain. As the metabolism slows down, weight loss plateaus despite the continued calorie restriction. And then once we go back to normal eating patterns, the slower metabolism can lead to rapid weight gain, which for a lot of people often exceeds their pre-diet weight and is a phenomenon that we call rebound weight gain. A slower metabolism also leads to the body using muscle tissue for energy, which results in muscle loss. Muscle tissue burns more calories than fat, and this loss further slows down your metabolic rate. We also have a psychological impact. Calorie restriction can alter the balance of hormones that regulate hunger and appetite, which leads to increased hunger and a potential for overeating. With a slow metabolism, people often experience more intense cravings, particularly for high-calorie food. That leads to disrupted eating patterns and a potential for binge eating. So what approach do we take with our clients to maintain metabolic health through diet and exercise? Rather than resorting to drastic calorie cuts, adopting a well-balanced approach to diet and exercise can actually enhance your metabolic health to maintain a healthy metabolism while still pursuing your weight management goals. The first thing that we need to do is incorporate strength training into your routine to build muscle mass. Strength training exercises, whether it's weightlifting, resistance band workouts, or bodyweight exercises, all help build and maintain muscle mass. Again, since muscle tissue burns more calories than fat tissue, increasing your muscle mass will boost your metabolic rate. Consistency is really important for your strength training. We need to aim for 2 to 3 sessions per week. We like to focus on full body workouts, working major muscle groups. That way you get a balanced development and metabolic enhancement. On the nutrition side of things, we need to adjust our macronutrient proportions. The typical American diet is way out of whack with our macronutrients. So the first thing that we have all of our clients do is increase their protein intake. Protein has a higher thermic effect than carbs or fats, meaning that the body uses more energy to digest it. Incorporating lean meats, dairy, legumes, and plant-based proteins can help increase your satiety, which means you're staying more full. It helps you maintain that muscle mass. All of these things aid in a more active metabolism. And then we don't recommend getting rid of carbohydrates and fat. We're just looking to balance that out. We have our clients opt for complex carbs like whole grains and healthy fats like avocados and olive oil. These macronutrients are still vital for sustained energy and overall health. With that comes choosing nutrient-dense food over calorie-dense foods. Nutrient-dense foods provide more vitamins, minerals, and other beneficial nutrients per calorie compared to calorie-dense foods, which are high in calories but low in nutritional value. So this can be as simple as replacing foods like pastries and chips with nutrient-dense alternatives like fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. For instance, swapping a candy bar for a handful of almonds and berries can offer much more nutritional value and better support for your metabolic health. You'll feel more full because you're getting more in for the calories that you're consuming. Finally, we look at water and metabolism. Adequate hydration is essential for optimal metabolic function, so drinking enough water throughout the day can aid in digestion, nutrient absorption, and even slightly boost your metabolic rate. The second big concern that we have with drastic calorie reduction is the risk of nutrient deficiencies. When calorie intake is significantly lowered, it often results in a reduced intake of essential nutrients that can lead to a range of other health problems. Nutritional deficiencies occur when the body doesn't receive or absorb the necessary amount of a nutrient. In the context of calorie restriction, these deficiencies usually arise because a limited diet often lacks variety, and thus we're missing key nutrients. The vital nutrients commonly affected include vitamins, minerals, proteins, and healthy fats, and each of these play a critical role in bodily functions. Protein deficiency can lead to muscle wasting, weakened immunity, and impaired organ function. A lack of vitamins such as A, D, and B12, and minerals like iron and calcium can result in a myriad of issues including weakened bones, poor skin health, fatigue, and impaired cognitive function. And missing out on healthy fats that are essential for brain health and energy can lead to deficiencies that cause hormone imbalances, cognitive issues, and energy depletion. Chronic nutritional deficiencies can pave the way for long-term health issues, including osteoporosis, anemia, heart problems, and impaired mental health. And we often don't see the signs of nutritional deficiencies because they can be subtle and mistaken for other health issues, which often leads to the misdiagnosis or delayed treatment of these issues. So what do we do with our clients instead? We take an approach that focuses on adding nutrient foods back into your diet instead of taking things out of your diet. This strategy ensures that even if you are reducing your calorie intake, you're still providing with your body with the essential nutrients it needs. So here's how you can address some of the most common nutritional deficiencies. First, by incorporating a variety of nutrient-dense foods. Fruits and vegetables are rich in vitamins and minerals and fiber, and a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables can help cover a range of nutrients. Dark leafy greens like spinach and kale are excellent for iron and calcium, while berries, oranges, and tomatoes provide a good dose of vitamins C and A. Including lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, and plant-based options like beans and legumes can help you prevent protein deficiencies. They also provide essential B vitamins, particularly B12, which is crucial for nerve health and metabolic function. Whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and whole wheat are excellent sources of B vitamins and fiber. They also help maintain a steady energy level throughout the day. From there, we can address specific nutrient needs. To prevent iron deficiency, include iron-rich foods like red meat, poultry, beans, lentils, and fortified cereals. If you pair these with vitamin C-rich foods, that will enhance iron absorption within your body. For bone health, we can incorporate dairy products, fortified plant milks, and fish like salmon and sardines. To address omega-3 fatty acids, we can add in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. This approach also helps with the mindset of calorie restriction. Again, instead of thinking about all of the things that we're taking out of our diet, we're focused on adding things back in that's going to make us feel better, perform better, and stay more full while we're on a calorie restriction. The final downside of drastic calorie reduction is its psychological effect. Severely restricting calorie intake can have a profound and often overlooked psychological effect, but understanding these impacts is crucial in recognizing the broader implications of drastic dieting practices. Calorie counting can easily become an obsession, leading to constant worry about food choices. This preoccupation can detract from the enjoyment of eating and lead to anxiety surrounding food. Extreme calorie restriction also often leads to a cycle of strict dieting followed by periods of overeating. This pattern can distort your relationship with food, viewing it either as a reward or a punishment rather than a source of nourishment and enjoyment. Drastic calorie reduction can also trigger or exacerbate disordered eating behaviors. Practices like skipping meals, severe restriction, or obsessive calorie counting can evolve into eating disorders such as anorexia or bulimia. And constant focus on weight loss and calorie control can also lead to body dysmorphia, where individuals have a distorted perception of their body image, often leading to severe psychological distress. There are also mental health consequences. Insufficient calorie intake can affect brain function, leading to mood swings, irritability, and increased stress levels. Long-term restrictive dieting is linked to higher rates of depression and anxiety. The stress of maintaining a strict diet can really exacerbate these mental health issues. Strict dieting can lead to avoidance of social situations that involve food, leading to feelings of isolation and missed social interactions. And the mental preoccupation with food and calories can hinder concentration and productivity, affecting personal and professional life. So the approach that we take with our clients is all about embracing mindful eating. Adopting mindful eating practices is a healthier, more sustainable alternative to drastic calorie reduction. This approach focuses on how and why we eat rather than just what we eat. Mindfulness is about constantly being aware of our experiences, cravings, and physical cues when eating. It involves recognizing the difference between true hunger and non-hunger triggers, helping to break the cycle of emotional or mindless eating. It encourages a healthier attitude towards food, viewing it as a source of nourishment rather than an emotional crush or a source of anxiety. By paying full attention to the taste, texture, and smell of food, mindful eating can lead to greater satisfaction, even with smaller portions. So some practical steps to practice mindful eating. First off, we just have people slow down. Take the time to chew and thoroughly enjoy and savor each bite. This allows the body time to release the hormones that signal fullness, and it reduces the likelihood of overeating. Then we have people eliminate distraction. So turn off that TV or turn off your computer, turn off your phone, eat and experience the enjoyment of the food that you have and the people that you're with. All of this will help you understand your own hunger cues and help you learn the difference between true hunger and eating out of boredom or stress or just habit. And that allows you to really find the balance of pleasure and nourishment. You can have the foods that you enjoy while still making sure you're giving your body everything that it needs within the portion sizes that are right for you. While the intention behind calorie reduction is often positive, aiming for weight loss or better health, the approach really can have some unintended and adverse consequences. Nutritional deficiencies, metabolic slowdown, and psychological impacts. The cost of drastic calorie reduction really outweighs its benefits. We try to take a more sustainable and holistic approach to weight loss with all of our clients. If after watching this, you're still going to consider a drastic calorie reduction, our recommendation is that you limit it to no more than 4 weeks and that you practice other healthy habits that you can still maintain after that time period. By focusing on nutrient-rich, varied diets, regular physical activity, and a mindful relationship with food, you can achieve your health and weight goals in a way that supports both your physical and mental well-being. If you guys have any questions or want to share your own experiences, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.